So in this lecture of cloud computing lecture series, today we are going to discuss about cluster computing. So in the previous lecture we have already gone through distributed computing, grid computing, and now we will discuss about cluster computing. So the first we will discuss what is a cluster computing. As we know that parallel and distributed computing system we have already discussed. So cluster is nothing but it is a combination of parallel and distributed computer system, or we can say that parallel and distributed node which are grouped together, and it is a collection of interconnected standalone computers. So individual computers are connected with each other to form a single cluster, and they will work together as a single integrated computing resources only. So they will provide you whatever the output they will generate, they will togetherly work and they will act as a single integrated computing resources. So this is cluster computing, and these are the key components of a particular cluster. So multiple standalone computer, it may be PCs, workstations. So this will combinedly form a cluster. Then if we are taking some multiple computer system, then it must have operating system within it. Then high performance, high speed interconnects must be there. Some middleware must be there to operate in between those cluster. Then parallel programming environments also it will provide. uh, Along with that, some application will be there as a component of a particular cluster. So why we require cluster? So these are some of the important points why we require clusters. So basically clusters are developed to improve the speed or reliability, over that provided by a single computer. It has some closer connection, that's why it will improve the speed also. These are some reliable connection. Along with that, it will provide us a cost effective computing environment, uh, which is very efficient in comparison to other type of computing environment, or effective than single computer that are comparable with speed of reliability also. Along with that, low latency communication protocols are used over here in cluster computing, and loosely coupled then SMP. So these are some of the points why we should go for cluster computing. And these are the types of cluster. uh, Based on the combination, we can create high availability cluster, load balance cluster, then parallel or distributed processing cluster. So three types of cluster computing environment we can create according to the requirement of our application, or according to the requirement of our task. We can create these three type of cluster as per the requirement. So this is a typical building block for clusters. So cluster nodes are there. So there are many nodes which are grouped together to form a cluster network, and they are communicated through a switch, and they are collectively performing a network. So these are the cluster network, and in the second diagram also we can see there are different cluster are grouped together, and they are communicating with each other. So these are some of the benefits of cluster computing, and that is system availability, that is as and when we required we can access the systems, and hardware fault tolerance. As we know that this particularly create a distributed environment, that's why fault tolerance is there. If some one node will get failures, other node will act well. So it will provide us a fault tolerance environment. Then operating system and application reliability is also one of the benefit. Scalability, high performance. So as it will provide a speed forward network, so it will also provide us high performance clustering environment also. So these are some of the benefits of cluster computing. So we can now go for a comparison of distributed computing, cluster computing, and grid computing. So you follow my previous video lectures based on grid computing and distributed computing. In the later lectures, we'll discuss about utility computing and cloud computing, how cloud computing has evolved from a step-by-step process going through various type of computing. That thing we will discuss in the later lecture. Thank you.